Hello Virgo, welcome to your Heart Wisdom reading for the week of 14th to the 20th of September 2020. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're well. My readings are about helping you to overcome challenges and limitations that may be affecting your self-worth, enabling you to be more loving and compassionate towards yourself and others, which will enhance all areas of your life. I've pre-shuffled the cards, but I'm going to give them another shuffle while I focus on your energy, dear Virgo. So what does Virgo need to know this week? What does Virgo need to look at this third week of September 2020? What message can we give Virgo for their highest good for this week? Okay, Virgo, so we have abundance, family, earth, and from the bottom of the deck, hope. Some beautiful cards, Virgo. I recommend you have a look at the images on the card, and you might want to pause the video to do that and just take some time to study them and see if they speak to you. There may be some messages there for you. You might think the cards are unusual. I designed them myself because I prefer to work with abstract images. It helps me to tune in more effectively. I hope you like them, and if you want to know more, there's information on my website, heartwisdom.uk. So Virgo, we've got abundance in the challenge position. Family is in the position contributing to that. The solution card is earth, and the underlying energy for the reading is hope. Having abundance here speaks of you finding it challenging to accept abundance in some way, and because family is here in the position linked to that, that speaks of a connection with family for you with that difficulty around abundance. Now obviously, as you know, it's a general reading, and these cards can be interpreted in many ways. I go with the message I'm most strongly drawn to, and what I'm picking up here, Virgo, especially in connection to recent readings. I recommend you check out the monthly for September if you haven't already done so, for the overall energy. And that's been about you not being so hard on yourself and being more able to connect to joy. And I'm wondering, as you're doing that, and you know, you're coming into a different way of being, a lighter way of being, whether that's bringing some things to the surface for you in terms of how you've been previously, and particularly in connection with family. Now, not everyone has an actual family around them or still living, so this can actually represent a group that you belong to as well, and it brings the feeling or the benefits that we get from being a part of a family, you know, love and support, and feelings of security and connection. And so thinking about all of those qualities that family can bring, they don't always, obviously, as I'm sure you know, that might help you to connect into what this is speaking about. So I'm wondering if you have concerns around abundance. You know, that again can be material wealth, and that's what I'm being drawn to here. So something about money, and your new way of being is causing you some difficulty in connection to family or group. Might you be having to be more dependent on the generosity of family, and more than you would like, or certainly more than you have been in the past? And if that's the case, Virgo, it's important that you try to overcome that, because being able to receive is equally as important as being able to give. And if you historically have not been, if you've not been comfortable with being on the receiving end of gifts or charity, and often people put that a negative connotation on that, but it's not, it doesn't need to be. It can be really uplifting and beneficial emotionally if we can accept the charity of charitable gifts from others, because it can be humbling for us, which is enriching, but also it can be tremendously uplifting for them, the people that you are allowing to give. And we can often forget that. We can so easily become focused on providing for others and always giving and giving and giving. And forget that it's important that we receive as much as we give, if we can. And in doing so, we help others feel good about themselves. So if you can do more of that, Virgo, that would be really, really beneficial for you and for those around you. And having Earth here in the solution position, that speaks of you being grounded and nourished by nature, and it helping with this process. Again, it will mean different things for different people, but perhaps it's connected with these challenging and limiting times that we're all living with at the moment. It may well be that you've not been able to get out and about and spend time in nature as much as you would have done in the past. And or it could be that you've not been able to generate income as you might have done in the past, and that's why you've become more reliant upon family or the group that you belong to for financial support. And if you can get some time in nature just to connect to yourself and to be out in fresh air if possible, that will help rejuvenate you. It will be replenishing, and you will gain strength from that, and also you will gain perspective, because if you've been shut indoors, and particularly if you've been surrounded by family members and not able to get time to yourself, it can really help you to get out and escape that, and just clear your head, and then you can get this fresh perspective and have a better view on what's happening here. So yes, don't put off gifts from others, and if you're going through a period where you need more support than you would normally, or perhaps than you have ever needed before, just accept that, Virgo. You are as deserving as anyone else of help and charity, if you want to call it that. And you're perfectly deserving of that. And as you know, everything is temporary. It's just a phase. It's not something that's going to be here forever. It's just something that you're going through in the short term. Hope in the underlying energy position is just beautiful, because that not only speaks of you can hope for better times, it means that you can believe in better times. Abundance is here for you. And okay, there may be limitations at the moment or restrictions, and you're needing to depend on others for help. But that's a really good thing, Virgo. It's a really positive thing, and it's all part of this transformative process that you're going through that's bringing you to this new way of being. It's bringing balance back where there's been imbalance before. I hope that helps and it resonates, Virgo. If you do want to explore this further, I'm offering private readings now, and the link for the booking system is below this video. I wish you well with this, and until next time, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.